Alright guys, so it's been a couple days since these screenshots released, and we've actually gotten some new ones. Well, not new images, but the 4K screenshots have been released. The ones that were on the newswire were in like 640 by 380, which is a really low resolution. Obviously, that's not HD at all, but the 4K screenshots have been released, and because they have, we've been able to catch some more details. And I read some of the comments in my original video talking about some of the hidden details, and now what I'm going to be going back today is showing you guys some more things that I noticed and some things that you might not have noticed either. So as always, if you catch something that I don't, be sure to let me know in the comment section down below. I'll try to leave a link to these 4K screenshots in the description if you want to check them out for yourself. But of course, out of the way, let's not waste any more time and let's get straight into it. So we're going to be starting with this image right here. It's the photo of the bikers all on their motorcycles together, and this image actually got me thinking. I wonder if Rockstar is going to restrict the biker organization stuff to public lobbies, very similarly to the way they did that with the CEO stuff. Now, I know a lot of people didn't love that, and Rockstar received a ton of backlash, including myself. I didn't love the fact how it was only restricted to public lobbies. So, because what if you just want to go on a motorcycle cruise with your gang and you don't want to have to be bothered by other people in a public lobby? I wonder if that's going to be the case. Also, another thing that caught my eye here was the fact that there is 9 people in this photo, but Rockstar definitely mentioned that there's only going to be 8 people total within an MC group. So I'm wondering if they just filled up the shot with an extra person or if that was just a mistake on there. And those are just 2 quick things I thought of when I was looking at this photo over and over and over again. But let's move on to some other things. The first thing I noticed is both of them actually on this character right here. The first thing is this guy is rocking what looks to be a new beard. I completely missed this in the first screenshot. I mentioned his sleeveless jacket, but what I failed to mention was his beard, which actually looks pretty cool. That looks like a unique kind of biker style design. And if we also look at his sleeveless vest, we can see a yellow patch on his vest. Now, I wonder if these patches are going to represent your position in the motorcycle gang. So president, vice president, secretary, treasury, etc. That could actually be pretty cool because it was kind of similar that way in Grand Theft Auto 4's DLC, The Lost and the Damned, where all the individual characters you met in that game, they had their own positions kind of plastered onto their vest, which was super cool. So I wonder if Rockstar will do the exact same thing right here. Although he is like the only one where you can see that patch. So I wonder if he is the president. I mean, he does have the most standout bike with the livery on the bike itself. So again, I'm really not too sure here. Once we get more details, I'm sure we will understand what is going on. And then thanks to a user on the GTA forum site, Luma has actually broken down what each of the bikes could be. And there was a ton that I missed, apparently, because when I made that video, the 4K screenshots were not yet available. So according to him, it looks like the pattern is zombie, another bike, etc, etc, etc. So you can see there are 4 zombies in the shot, being the first bike, the third bike, the 5th, and the 7th. That making the bikes in between some different ones, some that we've seen in the game and some that we have not. So Luma actually predicts that the blue bike is going to be either the Demon or the Wayfarer, which is exactly what I said in my first video. But what I failed to mention was the fact that the purple bike looks like the Diabolus, and that's actually pretty cool. Now he provides another photo that explains why this image is actually showing off the Diabolus, and you can see it's the location of the character's hand on the purple bike. So that's actually pretty cool right there in relationship to the handlebar. Now I'll also show you guys what the Diabolus looks like as well. And you can definitely see it has one of the most unique kind of handlebar setups of any of the bikes we've seen in the GTA series. So once again, that would definitely indicate maybe why that is the Diabolus. And then some of the other bikes as well, one of them being the Hexer, which of course we have in the game, and another one would be the Nightblade as well, which we currently do not, but was featured in Grand Theft Auto 4. So it definitely seems as if there's going to be a mix of Grand Theft Auto 4 bikes that are coming in this update and bikes that we've already had in the game that might be able to be upgraded in this biker mechanic shop. Those are pretty much all the bikes that can be seen in this screenshot. Now, another thing that I did not catch from the first go around, and it should have been obvious and I didn't even need a 4K screenshot, was the differences in wheels. So comparing them between the Demon and the ones on the zombie, the wheels look so much more crisp and high detail than the one on the demon, which looks to be a little bit more worn and run down. I don't know if Rockstar did this on purpose, or if different bikes are going to have different wheels, or if different tires can be applied in the mechanic shop. Again, we're all going to just have to have that information answered for us if indeed Rockstar does provide more information, hopefully in the coming weeks, because there's just so many answers here. But anyways, I'm pretty sure that wraps it up from that screenshot right there. Unfortunately, Rockstar used a pretty unique blur filter where we get this depth of field effect, and the bikes in the back and the characters themselves are very, very blurry. So up to a certain point, we can only see so much. However, let's move on to the next 4K screenshot, which of course is this one right here. Now, there were a few obvious things that I missed in this shot, the first of which being on this focal character itself. He looks to be wearing new black leather pants. I totally missed that from the first shot. I can't believe I did, but you can definitely tell the way his pants are kind of shiny, like they're almost glossy, that it is a leather finish. So that's actually going to be kind of cool. And it also looks like he's rocking a new haircut as well. I actually went into the barbershop in game, and I couldn't really find anything that looked exactly similar to what he had on right now. Now, I might be mistaken about this. That's the only real thing that has me slightly confused, but that looked like a new haircut to me. I couldn't find almost anything that matched. So that's the differences on our main character right there. Also, a lot of you guys were wondering why these NPCs are in their underwear, and apparently this is a very common practice to prevent people from stealing drugs and contraband. So they put people who are, sorting drugs in their underwear so they can't store it in any of their, garment pockets, or, stuff it down their shirt or put it in their pants or anything like that. So that's exactly why they're in their underwear, so they don't steal the product. Also, a lot of you guys were asking what product it is, and it looks to be cocaine. Now, I don't know if that's important. I don't know if you guys care about that, but that does explain why they're in their underwear, why they have the masks on as well, so they don't breathe any of it in. Obviously, you wouldn't want people doing that. That would be a problem. There were also a ton of questions about the two NPCs, and that's what I believe there are. I think they are NPCs, the guy guarding what looks to be the entrance of the door, and the other guy who looks to be kind of the overseer of the drug table right there. Once again, I don't believe that those are new characters at all. I would just think they're NPCs. And same with the people in their underwear that are sorting the drugs. I definitely believe they're NPCs as well. Now, a couple other things I saw and that I noticed here is the shelving on the back, that it was already full of what looks to be like medicine bottles and containers of some sort. Now, a lot of people have been asking me, do you think that's going to be there from the start? And I actually don't. I think it's going to be very similar to the CEO offices and warehouses, where everything is dynamic, meaning as you sell more goods, or you sell more contraband or drugs, or you buy more content, that your warehouse, or for in this instance, your clubhouse, will start filling up and looking like it's full. Because like I said, it wouldn't make sense for you to start a brand new biker gang and go to your MC clubhouse and have it already full of drugs and contraband and stuff like that. Once again, I think it's going to work very similarly to the CEO stuff, where the more you buy or the more you sell, you'll ultimately see that inside of your office filling up. A couple other things I saw people asking about. One of them is what's on the ceiling. I believe those are lights. Some people were telling me that those are windows, although that wouldn't make the most sense because I already believe we're underground based off of the way the windows on the wall are looking. So why would you have windows on the very top of the wall and also on the ceiling as well? As far as privacy and efficiency, that wouldn't really make too much sense. So I think those are lights. Again, people are talking about the garage door over to the left. That's what I'm making it out to be, as like you would back up a supply or a cargo truck there, and that's ultimately how you would load up your goods. So I wonder if that's how it's going to go. You would like back up a van, and then you would bring the drugs to whatever location you wanted to go. And then all these people are talking about these poles right here. I have no clue what these are. I don't know if they're supposed to be for something or they're just support for the building itself. But other than that, that's really everything there is to do with this picture right here. And then, of course, there's this kind of funky machine or contraption right here, which some people have been saying is like a scale. Other people are saying that it has something else to do with the contraband that they're trying to deliver, put together. I have absolutely no clue. Once again, we'll get more details in the next coming days or weeks or whenever Rockstar decides to update more information for us. But for now, that's pretty much it. And those are the brand new 4K screenshots that have really just been revealed within the past 24 hours or so, which is super cool and obviously gives us a new look at some of the content inside of the update. As always, once again, be sure to let me know anything I didn't mention in the comment section down below. You guys are much smarter than me, and you'll probably pick up on something that I did not hear. So let me know in the comment section right now. If you guys did go on to enjoy the video, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And also, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.